Hey, welcome to the Broken for Better podcast.
We're a nonprofit organization with the purpose of equipping your marriage and strengthening your family so that your tomorrow can be better than your today.
Enjoy the episode.
Welcome back. Welcome back to part 2 of the marriage audit.
Yes.
Your word. I'm going with it. Love it. Hey, last week we talked about boredom in the relationship.
Yes.
How do you spice things up just in everyday life? This week we want to talk about in appearances.
Yes.
Boredom or taking hold of appearances and how you look for your partner.
Yeah, so that can be kind of a triggering one for some people, especially if you aren't feeling very confident in how you look, or maybe there's, some lack of interest in your partner because you just kind of get used to seeing each other in sweats every day. And I mean, especially since COVID, right? Like, how many people really had to deal with things in their marriage when all of a sudden you're working together every day, seeing each other every day? You're like, everyone was forced into their homes, and a lot of people never went back to like a business or whatever. They're together every day. And my fallback is the messy hair, the messy bun, and
which is so hysterical because
yeah.
I absolutely love it. I'm like, we're trying to go on dates, and she's like, hey, so what do you think? I'm like, hey, let's do like the sweats and the messy bun. She's like, no, I'm dressing up. I'm going out. Like, she feels like, hey, I got to get all dolled up for you. I'm like, dolled up is a bun and some sweats, girl. Like, that's hot, But she's like, no, this is not really hot, But I'm like, I think it's hot. So, it's got to kind of all look. And we've had to have these real conversations. And there have been times, honestly, that we have gotten frustrated
absolutely
and nearly got in arguments over this kind of stuff because she's like, hey, which outfit? And I'm like, I don't like either of them. Well, I'm wearing one of these two. Well, throw the sweats. Like, I don't care. Don't do that. No, I'm wearing which of these two outfits? I want to look good for you tonight. And she's mad at me because she wants to look good. And I'm like, but girl, you look good. I don't understand. And we've had
what's hard is usually when that question is asked, and ladies, you can like comment if you feel like it. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But usually when I ask, I already have in my mind the one that I prefer. Like, I already have in my head.
Then can I just say, for every man on the face of this planet, do not ask us. Just put the thing on.
Here's what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Here's what happens.
Fellas, a lady finally said it. They already know.
It's usually when I'm not feeling very secure about myself.
Oh.
So I put the outfit on, wanting him to reiterate, girl, you look good in that. So often when there's that question, it's not even, and that's not the healthiest.
Not fair, yeah.
It's not the healthiest, but I think that's what typically happens. So being okay with allowing your spouse to pick their favorite, is probably important. But normally when I come to you, there's already a decision in mind.
So can we? Look, we're not even talking about the issue right now. We're going to
talk about us.
Yeah, just join us as we talk about us, please. Can you do this from now on?
Sure.
Can you roll up and go, hey, Kurt, listen, I got these two outfits. I really like this one. Can you give me your opinion?
But then you're just going to pick it. That's not your opinion.
Absolutely, I'll pick it. I'm not an idiot, but I'll reinforce what your decision is. Because okay. I know. Because what tends to happen is you give me this, and then I pick the opposite one, and your words are immediately, oh, I like this one better. I'm like, wait, I don't care what you wear anywhere. I'd rather you wear nothing.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, not on our date, but it's like, I don't care, and you put me in this weird, precarious position, so we got to find out some tool for you just to go, hey, listen, here's the honesty, but me then be able to be honest to go, hey, listen, I think where the fear is not in picking an outfit. I think where we find a lot of struggles is when you just don't even have the desire to take care or look good for your spouse.
Yeah.
Like, I dress up because I have to, but any other time you see me or on a date or anything else, I'm just going to go completely bummy and comfortable because it's comfortable to me. I'm going to wear shorts and a T-shirt while you're wearing a dress and heels.
Yeah. And there's like an independence of wanting to, like, there's certain things that I want to wear. I feel good in, I feel comfortable in, and I should have that ability to be my own person, because it's a part of creativity, right? Like, that's why I overpack. I overpack because I want to be able to pick how I feel that day. Today I might feel this. tomorrow I feel something different. So it's part of creativity.
I just cannot believe that you just tied in your clothes issue with creativity.
It is, guys. It is. It's a part of creativity. It absolutely is.
Well, now I'm thinking about the way you pick every outfit. Like, dudes, and y'all, like, we know this. Hey, we're going to leave in 8 minutes. I can walk in, grab a pair of jeans, throw on some J's, throw on a shirt, and I'm ready to ride. It's an hour. Maybe not an hour. 47 minutes minimum that we have to design with different shoes and socks. You won't even see the socks, but we got to know what socks are going to go under the shoes. To
But
jeans, to shirt, to overshirt, to jacket, to scarf, to hat, to like it's a whole thing. So it actually is kind of a creative process for you.
It's an art. It could be art.
It's an art.
It's
an art. Okay. Wow.
But I don't understand.
Then you are the Mona Lisa. You're the artist. Like you are. Wait, Mona Lisa was the picture. You are the.
Who painted it?
Who's a painter? Yeah, you're
Who
that
did
person.
paint Da Vinci?
You are the.
We apologize to whoever painted the Mona Lisa.
You're the
I don't think he's alive.
Mozart, the Da Vinci. You are of clothes.
The Mozart.
Like
That's
your
music.
creativity. I know, but he was still like top of the line.
Okay. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Yes, I think that it can be an art, right? It makes you feel a certain way. It makes you not feel a certain way. But when we get into these seasons in our marriage, we can just you see the people. Well, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. You see somebody that has the same like hairstyle from like when they were in high school, right? They've gotten into a rut. They're the same. So how do we, as a spouse, as a couple, how do we encourage the other person to just dress for success in the marriage? Like do their best to look attractive and be enticing to your spouse. And I want to be that for you, and I want you to be that for me. So when we have those conversations about clothing, they can be silly, they can be an argument, they can be whatever. But then there is some real some realness.
Well, we laugh
to that
about
too.
clothing, the outer side. More of the conversations we have and the coaching we do is not on clothing. More of what we do is weight, skin complex. I mean, like a lot of things, aging,
like just not feeling confident.
A lot of that kind. And those are real things. Those are deep things. I am completely okay and love you at whatever.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that you still want to be attractive to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, honestly, put it on blast. I'm probably one of the heaviest I've ever been. And I know that you're not on top of me, right? Going like, hey. But then there's part of me that goes, okay, hey, listen, that's enough is enough. It's why I've started doing the things I need to do. I will, because I want to be attracted to you. I want you to be able to go, wow, he's not way overweight.
You are, baby.
I know. I just need you to hear me say it. It was good. But those are the deep things.
Yeah.
And I think if I'm not speaking to the core of who you are, and you're not speaking to the core of who I am, and we're not encouraging these healthy habits and these physical things, well, we are really shortchanging our relationship.
Yeah.
One of the things that you've really helped me see, and I know we have fought over this because I don't like it. I don't like talking about it, having conversations about it, but even the longevity of life. If I don't care about the medicines I take, my heart conditions, my weight, things of that, my blood pressure, if I don't, what I'm doing is I'm shortchanging you in the life that we'll live.
Yeah.
If I have a heart attack at 62 because I didn't pay attention to myself, and now you lived the next 20 years by yourself because I was selfish in the beginning, that's on me. And so that's why now medication's a real thing, like weight's a real thing, because I want to pay attention to these things because I care about the life we live and how we'll live it together. And so, it's one of those, it's this thought of, hey, again, selflessly, right? I want to live for you. What is the things that you're attracted to? Yeah. You ask me all the time, hey, what do you think about your hair? Your hair. You love your hair the natural color. I love your hair like spunky colors. I want it to be the reds, and I want it to be, and when you do it, I love it.
Next pod, I'm gonna come in with like rainbow hair, y'all. No, probably not. But
But here's the thing: I love when you ask me, and I love when you do it. But when you do the one-offs of the different color, that now doesn't become the normal routine.
It's different.
I love you with your natural hair color,
right?
But I love when you spice it up too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the give and take of going, hey, here's the honest I love when you look, I love when you wear sweats. And so we have gone on dates when you're in messy buttons, right? You're like, dude, I love this, you know? But that's not going to be all the time, because there are times that you want to look up and look fancy too.
Right.
And you want to be the Cinderella at the ball, and so you love those moments.
Yeah.
It's getting in a place, and this is hard for dudes because I think we get comfortable with where we're at. I wear flip-flops, golf shirts, a polo, and a ball cap. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a dad now. And no, I want to be a dad that's relevant and hip to the times. And you want me to wear things that are normal. You know what I mean? And hey, Kurt, everyone's wearing looser clothes. Why are you wearing such tight clothes? Hey, Kurt, you got to do, you got to do these things, and that's you being honest. I don't take that offensive. I take that as, man, that's in our marriage as we audit, as we audit our going out and our appearances to each other.
Yeah.
How am I doing? Oh, okay, I can get better in that. Perfect. I love that. That doesn't make me angry.
Mm-hmm.
It actually encourages me to, hey, I get to speak her love language.
Yeah, we have good friends of ours that Molly and Tito. Shout out Molly and Tito.
Good friends, man. They're like family.
They're part of our Broken for Better board. Yeah, but they have this acronym that they always use, and it's always look good. ALG.
ALG, baby.
And what they realized was in their marriage, they only got dressed up, or they only worried about their appearance when they had other people that they would see. And we can very easily only dress up when we go to work, or only dress up when we go out with certain people. And what that can speak to our spouse is that other people are actually more important than what your perception of me is. And so I want to, as a spouse, I want you to know that your perspective of me is the most important perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And your perspective of how you see me means more than how anyone else sees me. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that I come home to, right? And that's the same thing when we talk about our health and we talk about our physical health. We're speaking to our spouse, hey, you are so important to me that, man, even though I don't really feel like it right now, you're important. So I want to be healthy. I want to be physically attractive. I want to work on making the best temple, right? The best me that God created. And I think that's very, very important.
Yeah. Now listen, that is not like when you're sitting at home watching TV on a Saturday afternoon and you're eating bonbons and popcorn and Coke. You don't have to look to the nines, right? Like, relax, chill.
Yeah.
Be yourself. But when you go out one-on-one at a date, now I'm going to look the best I can for you.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that's most important.
Or even like if you're in a season where you're, for me, I was a stay-at-home mom. We didn't have the resources for us to go out a lot, but I still wanted to be intentional, saying, man, I want him to be like attracted. I want to put on my best.
Still am. Was then. And let's talk about that. You want to talk about that a little bit?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I want to put on my...
Oh, not yet.
That's next week. I want to put on my best for you. Like, I want that. And so it's important. It's important to speak that into your spouse.
Yeah.
So what does that look like? Like, how do you do that if you haven't been doing that?
Again, when you get caught in routines and ruts, you don't think about it. Have an honest conversation with your partner.
Back to that word I like.
You got to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, what's something you would like to see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd like to see you shave. I'd like to see you brush your hair one time. I'd like to see you wear nice shoes when we go out. And then do it. Maybe
not use the word one time, because it's kind of an absolute. Maybe brush your hair and teeth one time.
Finally.
Finally.
But here's the thing. It's the thing of being willing to go, okay. Don't get angry.
Yeah.
Don't get upset. Don't take it personal. This is something that your spouse is saying, hey, this would actually turn me on if you would do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Done. I'll do that. You tell me. That's what you
yeah.
need to do. You need to start coming to me like, hey, it'll actually turn me on if you'll do this. I guarantee I'll do it.
Okay.
Tell me the trash. It's going to be everything.
Another way to phrase that, too, is this speaks life to our marriage. This speaks life to me.
Same thing.
Same thing. Is it, though? Is it? So you want to make sure that spouse is feeling like they are totally, totally the most important person in the room. And for us, an applicable step that we actually have done is we have gone shopping. You hate shopping. You hate it.
Partly because I'm fat. I'm overweight.
Part of it too
so
is
it
you
never
just
looks
don't
like the mannequin. Like I feel myself. I go to Dick's Sporting Goods and I'm like, hey, I want to buy that shirt. And on the mannequin, it just looks so good. And on me, it just doesn't. The places that are tight are different.
But going to the store, like we've done this. We've gone to the store and like you've said, hey, why don't you try on this? Why don't you try? And I've done the same for you. And a lot of times you'll end up liking the certain things, but that it's things that I've brought to you like, hey, I would love to see you in this. I would love to see this on you. I would love to spice things up and try something different. And I think that's important.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because you're the Da Vinci of clothes.
Oh my gosh.
So you're being creative all over my body with clothes.
Okay.
That sounded way more weird than it was meant to, but you are an artist. Yeah. Like you're an artist. So she has me try it on shorts and do it with that shirt. Now put it on with those shoes and hey, throw on that sports coat with that. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then I get in the mirror of the dressing room, like when it's just me and she's out there waiting, and I'm like, dang, look, I kind of like this. And I walk out and she's like, see, I told you. So, man, be willing. Go on a dressing room date.
Yeah, we've
Don't
done
even
that.
buy the crap.
We've done it. We've done it multiple times.
We literally have done it.
Yeah, and that can be the thrift store. That can be, it doesn't have to be an expensive store.
Yeah.
He wants to go in, like he said, and look at the mannequin. But I'm like, where's the deals? Give me all the deals. Give me all the deals. That's
Try
right.
it. That is absolutely a dressing room date.
Yeah.
Try it, man. Look fancy. Take pictures in it, too, like you went out on the town and you're standing in front of the dressing room. I mean, it is excellent. Hey, if you do that, if you do a dressing room date, please tag Broken for Better.
Yes,
we
want to see
it. That. Rejoice with it.
Yes.
It will be amazing.
That would be fun.
I mean, we may even pay for your next date night. That's we'll pick a dressing room date night winner. How about that? You
like
do that, and then we'll do it.
I like it
because we want to see you do that.
Yes,
it's truly awesome.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Hey, I love you.
I love you too.
So, another week. Thank you guys for spending this time with us. And listen, remember, this week, have a conversation. Find out some way that you can spice things up, break the routine in the way you look or the way you feel or making your partner feel in your relationship. Clothes, health, weight, medical, anything. Have the hard conversation, then be willing to put in the work. We love you guys. Once again, we want to say thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. Our true desire is this has brought value to you, your marriage, and or your family. The fact is, we can't do what we do without the support of you. By your liking, subscribing, and sharing this content, it reaches to those that are beyond our reach. Also, we would encourage you, check out our website, brokenforbetter.com. Become a monthly supporter because by you supporting us, you too are making a difference in marriages.
We want to stay connected with you. So follow us on all the different social media platforms at Broken for Better, because on those different platforms, we're going to be giving tools, we're going to have events, all the different ways that we can stay connected, and we want to be connected.
One of the terms that we've adopted is if your marriage will visit a fitness center, you too can avoid a trauma center. We truly believe in marriage coaching. It doesn't matter what season of life you're in, whether your marriage is a 10 or whether your marriage is a 1. We offer marriage coaching to take it to another level.
Thank you for joining us.